Hello, I'm the Resolute Cartographer, and this is the 30-second video in my Fallout 76 Post-Wastelanders main quest series. In the last video we were here at Camp Venture, and this video we're going to be heading down to Fort Defiance. We're hunting for the Brotherhood's headquarters. So, take a look at the map. Like I said last time, closest location looks to be the Devil's Backbone, so we're going to head right there. Alright, so while I was off screen, I did go ahead and head over to Berkeley Springs Station, and I got rid of some of the legendaries I didn't need because it cleared up some space in my inventory, so now I've got a few more pounds that I can carry. Anyway though, let's start heading down towards the towards Fort Defiance. What used to be known as the Allegheny Asylum. It was it's an asylum based on a real asylum in West Virginia, and it's a place where people were kept in pretty bad conditions, at least here in the Fallout universe. I haven't done enough research on the real world one to be able to tell you that. But we'll see it very soon, because we have the high ground here, and there it is. That is the Allegheny Asylum. That's Watoga right down there. I've done an entire series of videos on the lore of the Cranberry Bog, and I'll link to the first one here. And it took me, I don't even know, a month or two, and I basically covered everything that there is to find down there in the Cranberry Bog, or at least everything that was found down there in the Cranberry Bog at the launch of the game. There's now some more stuff, like there's a, what's it called, Blood Eagle Outpost right down there at that power pylon right there. So there's a few things that have changed. There's now like a little village or something somewhere down here that has popped up. But for the most part, the things that were here when the game launched, you can find out about them there. That's the Robco Research Center. There's the monorail line that runs all the way into Watoga, comes out the other side, runs up this way, comes to like my favorite structure in the game, which is the monorail elevator, which is like half loaded right now. I don't know why, but the entire vertical part of that column is missing right now. We'll have that pop in here in just a minute, I'm sure. Anyway, it comes up to the top and continues on, and you can see that here on the map to where it keeps on going. Okay, so now we're going to have to do some safe dropping. Oh, honey beasts. I don't really want to take on what looks like 4 honey beasts, at least 3, and maybe a dead one in the back of that truck. That's like the circus or something like that. I can't remember this location down here, I mean. So, let's see. I considered playing this in Fallout Worlds because I do now have access to that. But I want to make this as close to... Oh man, this is going to be quite a drop here. I want to make this as close to normal gameplay as possible. And while in my Fallout Worlds world, I've set it up to where I've got great jump height, and it's always sunny, so I can always get great film shots in. I want you all to see what it's like. Oh, if if you fall too far. What about... Yep. Just worried that might happen. Oh, I guess I can spawn here at the freak show. Funny that I have it now that I had to spawn next to it. Bee swarm. Okay, yeah, I don't want to get involved with all that, but I do want to get my stuff, so we're going to have to go around the back of it. Now, we're also very close to one of the 3 craters of Appalachia here. And these are the 3 sites that do appear to have been hit by bombs. I'll point this out when we get close to it. Let me go grab that stuff, and I'll bring you back when we get over to here. Okay, well, they were closing in for a minute, but I think I'm good. I've got my stuff. Let's keep going. So, again, like I said before, though, there are 3 craters in Appalachia. 2 of them are on top of this cliff. Another one is at its base. And it's very close to the freak show and the monorail elevator. And you can start to see some of this stuff here with... the downed trees and stuff, and the fact that they're blasted backwards. And if we come a little bit further in, we'll get to this overlook over here. And there you go. This is the smallest of the 3 craters, and it appears to me that they bombed something specific because there are building fragments in that crater. I don't know exactly what they bombed, but it definitely appears to me to be a bomb site, which is why I included it in a list of all of the nuclear bomb craters in the Fallout universe. At least all the 3D Fallouts, and I have a video of that, and I'll link that here. Now, this thing is really taking its sweet time in loading. So unless maybe I'm misremembering something and this outer part is always missing, I don't know. I think that it simply hasn't loaded in yet, because that, yep, there we go. I was going to say, that's really weird that I didn't notice that before. Yeah, monorail elevator. Again, I love this site. It's like this massive piece of technology. And you can ride the elevator up and get great views of the area. And you can find the people that were trapped in the monorail cars on the day of the bombs and stuff like that. Now, let's just write it up real quick just so you can see if you haven't seen it before. Oh. Open. There we go. Okay. Like I said, great views up here. We're already up above the cliff. And there you go. You can see the other crater up there. Actually, it might be just 2 craters. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think that it's maybe 2 up there and 1 down there, or 1 up there and 1 down here. I honestly can't remember. It's been a little too long since I've looked at them. Anyway, but look at that. Allegheny Asylum right there. City of Watoga. Which, in the real world, is like a named place or something. I can't remember exactly. A census designated place, something like that. Maybe maybe not even that. You can come up here for some bags of cement and some lead, so that's a good source for that. And again, more bags of cement and lead. You can come over here into the monorail, and you can see the people that were here on the day of the bombs. Maybe even a nurse here that was on her way to work at the Allegheny Asylum. Except for, no, sorry, the Allegheny Asylum was already closed at that point. Let's see. Yeah, dead guy with a teddy bear and some flowers and wine. Got this ranger or something looking out the doors here. Bit nerve-wracking. And then you can come out here, out the other side too. And you can see the other end. And there's Spruce Knob up there, now Foundation. It's another spot that's a stop on the monorail line. Okay. Look off that way and you can see West Tech, and beyond that the NIRA. Man, this place is really quite high. Okay, let's ride this back down. This is another elevator. Actually, are we already at the top? I think we are. Yeah, okay. Okay, the next level down here. You can head up here. And this is, I think I've seen people actually build a camp up here before. And you can definitely do that now that there's Fallout Worlds and you can set it up to where you can build a camp just about anywhere. But interesting little place up here too. Like a machine shop, something like that. Anyway. And back out this way. And we'll ride back down. Alright, here we go. Now, there's a mine over that way. It's now a cultist site. I'll have to actually recover that one in the Surveil series because it's been updated since before Wastelanders. Before Wastelanders, it was just known as the Lucky Hole Mine. I don't know if that's still the same name of it now. It was an old lead mine, and was also a site of basically a little cultist hangout. And there's a really weird... I can't even remember the proper name for it. Eldritch creature in there. It's dead or sleeping, I don't know. But anyway. Okay, let's keep on moving towards the Allegheny Asylum now. And you can start to see some of the defenses of the Brotherhood here. They're AAA right there. Automated anti-air turret. Then there's also the sonic generator there. They used that to call in the Scorched Beasts. Okay, we'll drop down here. Alright, now this site is overrun with the Scorched, as it has been since August of 2085. No, 2095, sorry.
Not us.
We have to battle our way in here, and there's a significant number of scorched out here. Luckily, I've been saving up 45 rounds the entire time, apparently, because I haven't had a gun capable of shooting them, at least. Oop. This is the site where the Brotherhood... Okay, either I'm out of stim packs, or it just doesn't want to use them at the moment. Either this was the site of the Brotherhood's last stand. Where is this? Okay, there you are. Okay, let's get to some cover back here. Check out this stim pack situation, if I actually am out, or if it's just not wanting to use them, and it just didn't want to use them. Okay. That would be one of my main critiques of the hotkey system. Or the favorite system, I should say, is that as soon as you use up your last stim pack, it simply removes the stim pack from your favorites. And so then when you pick up more stim packs, they don't automatically go back into that slot. Anyway, though. How many more are we dealing with out here? Now you can repair some of these things. Let me see if I've got the supplies you need to repair this turret. Yep, we'll do that. You can repair that, but only during the line in the sand event. Okay, well, I was hoping it would fire at the Scorched, but I guess the Scorched is too close, but at the very least it distracts the Scorched from trying to kill us. Okay, that should do it. And you can see here a dead knight. And there are plenty more inside. There's another one there. He's got a assault rifle next to him, but it's not something I need. Okay, we can take a look at this, though. Brotherhood of Steel Defense Terminal. Perimeter defense system. Attention all personnel. Do not turn on the defense system and sonic generator unless ordered by the brass. Every minute the system's on drains the power reserves. Remember, diligence is the key to victory. Initiate pre-combat check. Activate sensor. Active sensors. No enemy targets found. Automated sensors do not detect any Scorched Beast swarms in range. Perimeter defense system is offline. And obsolete functions. Error. Directory not found. We'll find out more about this when we get in there. The origins of it. What about this right here? Artillery battery terminal. We don't have a key for that, but there are artillery batteries that have been installed around this place here. There's one right up there. I think there's another one, yep, right there, that you can potentially use so long as you have the proper flares. So we will, of course, read, just like last time when we were at Camp Venture and we read all the lore that was there, we're going to read all the lore that's here, but these are not the only two locations with Brotherhood lore, and if you're specifically interested in the history of the Appalachian Brotherhood of Steel, I'll link the video I did on that here, and it contains all the information I could find on the Appalachian Brotherhood of Steel in the game. So, let's take a look around. That's odd. I sometimes do wonder if they kind of recycle, because this is a private world, not a public world, so I sometimes wonder if they recycle private worlds, because there shouldn't be a meat pile here, and definitely not one that I can't access. Anyway, De Silva's recon report.
Recon notes to self. I knew it. I remember coming here on a school field trip. Walls are as strong as I remember. Paladin's gonna love it. Power lines run underground and connect up to Thunder Mountain. And so much space to grow into. But boy, is the whole thing a fixer-upper. And the smell. And there's the small problem of the ghouls. But we've got power armor and miniguns for that. Do I want to live in a madhouse? Well, it's better than being crammed in like sardines at Venture. De Silva out.
Alright, let's see. I'm trying to figure out what to go over here in terms of the lore, because we can't actually currently access the entirety of this building. There's an elevator over here that goes to the upper floors that we cannot currently use. I don't want to kind of segment out the lore here, though. So I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to end the video here in just a minute, And in the next video, we're going to take care of becoming a member of the army, because you have to be a member of the army to access the upper floors. And then after we become a member of the army, then we'll spend 2 videos investigating the entirety of this place. So why don't we go ahead and I'm going to, again, leave that lore there. I should have left that holotape, honestly. But we're going to go ahead and find the spot where we can't go any further. Got to power up the asylum. Well, we'll do that. Alright, here we are. Powered up the asylum. Now I'm realizing, though, I should have shown you the way to get here. So I'll do that real quick. Get back down to where we were. So here we go. We head along the main hallway, and when we get to the end, we take a left. Take an immediate right. Follow this all the way down to the end. Oop, yep, definitely hear more feral ghouls. Anyway, though, we'll head upstairs. Okay, now you'd want to keep going up, but this is blocked. So we have to find another way up to the next floor. So, head through the doors, take a right. Sounds like, again, more feral ghouls. But we continue following the corridor along. And we follow the ramp up. It must be upstairs. Which is funny, because I had a whole shootout up there. You'd think that they would have heard that. Anyway, though. Okay, we're now up the ramp. We get back into the main hallway on this floor. And we start following it. There we are. Jeez, you can keep hearing more and more of them. Anyway, follow it, get to the end of this point, take a left through the doors. And you would like to follow it continuing, but no, you gotta go find another way around. So, what we're gonna do here is go through this door. Head through this hole in the wall in the bathroom. Cross the hall. Another hole in the wall. Up through, I'm assuming, a pharmacy or a laboratory here. Through here. And we're back in the main hall again. Now again, can't follow it all the way down, so we gotta go across this area. Cross. And you can go right up through here, and there's the switch. Okay. And now we can actually come over here, and you can see how it the wire goes down through there. Anyway, though, we'll now drop back down. And when we're over here, we can now drop down. There's the Thunder Sigils, just like I said before. By this point, they weren't even close to being Taggarty's Thunder anymore, but they still like to put the sigil up where they were. Okay, and we have a note right here. Final stand. August 18th, 2095. Generators out of fuel. With all the Scorch Beasts, not sure how long the boys at Thunder Mountain can hold out. If the AAAs go down, we're all dead. For anyone that reads this, no, I tried my best. We all did. The Brotherhood of Steel... Oh. Oh. And another one. Jeez. Okay. Take a look here again. For anyone who reads this, know that I tried my best. We all did. The Brotherhood of Steel held the line for as long as we possibly could, but the Scorched Beasts keep on coming. I'm running out of time, so please listen. If the Scorched Beasts are still a threat, you need to get to the top floor. The security doors are top-of-the-line military security. Find a way past them. Do what we failed to do. Stop the Scorched Beasts. Powers flickering. Have to go. In the end, I get it. Ad Victoriam, Scribe Grant. Okay. That's... Okay, I was just still going through stuff. I was thinking it was maybe triggering the quest again. No. Recruitment Blues. We have to become a member of the military in order to get past this military security system. And there's a terminal...
Only registered Brotherhood of Steel personnel allowed past this point.
There you go. Alright, so it won't allow us to use the elevator, so we need to find a way to register ourselves for the system. So we head over this way, where those rats came from. Follow the main hall. And here are the insects. Well, actually, in this case, rats. Usually, it's bugs that you face in this area. Okay. Good lord, there's a lot of rad rats here today. And I am out of stim packs, so I'd rather not die. But that looks like that's what's gonna happen. Killed by rad rats. Oh, they got me. Alright, where are you? There you are. Wow. I don't know that I've actually seen this many enemies in this side of the building ever. And I've been through this place probably close to 100 times. Not specifically for quests, but because it is an excellent source of ballistic fiber. And also, obviously, to film and stuff like that. Oh! Okay. We keep on moving. Back upstairs, back through the door. And again, when we come back, we'll investigate all this stuff. Because there's a lot to see here. Hell, it might even be a 3-part video when it comes to actually exploring this place in full. That rad rat... Nope. No, a rad roach just opened a door, it seems like. Okay. Here we go. We're now up on, I think, the 3rd floor. And we didn't take the elevator to get here, but we now have the Brotherhood Personnel Terminal. Register new personnel. Please scan valid U.S. military ID to register for Brotherhood of Steel. Admin comment. The security system is straight up military hardware. If you weren't a grunt before, there's no getting in. When Scribe Grant isn't knee-deep in vital Brotherhood tasks, he can make it so that the civvies can be registered too. Stop belly aching. Abort scan. Current personnel. Senior Knight Ted Wilson, the commanding officer. Scribe Grant McNamara, the executive officer. Knight Tex Rogers, Squire Enrique Belmonte, and Squire Evelyn. Okay, and version notes. Hack together the MillSec to secure the facility. Alpha work at best from Admin Grant. Fix the Klaxon glitch. So many hacks. Admin Grant. This system sucks. Make it so everyone can register. Current user. Current user is right. Going up the damn stairs every day is crappy. Current user. Evelyn. Log files are for the programmer. Me only. Admin Grant. Please Grant. The rest of the asylum is falling apart. Someone is going to get hurt. Current user. Emergency patch to prevent log file edits from Admin Grant. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, there's the Overseer's cashier with an Overseer's log for the Allegheny Asylum.
Overseer's log, Allegheny. A mental asylum as a last stand against the scorched. Brave, crazy, and crazy brave. The Army way. At least I'm pretty sure the Brotherhood had former U.S. Army members, judging by the security systems. If only they had survived. What I wouldn't give to have a few of America's finest watching my back right now. As it is, I'll have to find out how they were planning to combat the Scorched on my own. Once I can figure out a way through these doors.
Okay, so in order for us to bypass security, we have to be a member of the military, which means that we need to find something that'll tell us how to become a member of the military. So we can come through here. And we're going to look for a note. I think this might actually be it right here. Squire Evelyn's journal, page 16. June 4th. Belmonte went AWOL for days and came back pleased as a peacock. After Esposito chewed him out, he filed out, grabbed his gear, and walked straight through the security door. Everyone was crapping bricks. The paladin herself interrogated him for hours, but now Belmonte's bunked up with a thunder and the rest of us scrubs are parked on our ass out here. June 8th. So I cornered Belmonte and asked him how he breached security. Only military personnel can get through that, and he was some sort of mechanic pre-war. Only thing he would tell me is Camp McClintock. What the hell? He's such an ass. Okay, so there you go. Camp McClintock. That's how we're going to become a member of the military. That's how we're going to get through that door by registering ourselves as a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. So, in the next video, we're going to go ahead, we're going to leave the Allegheny Asylum for the time being. We're going to actually head on over to Camp McClintock, which is right here. And that's also going to require us to go down to the capital again. Now, to get to Camp McClintock itself, I mean, we're probably going to go to the Taggart water treatment plant. I think that's the closest point that we have. I mean, Flatwoods is pretty close too, but we're going to go to Taggart water treatment. So again, next video we're going to become a member of the United States Armed Forces, and we'll be able to join the Brotherhood after that. This has been the Irresolute Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.